a flow. Ruthie was quite the conversation this season. So before the show started, we had this profile conversation with a lot of you, and some of you said, "Oh, I'm the fire, he's the ice," blah blah blah. It was the same thing with both of you. You were supposed to be ice, right? And she was the fire. Are you still friends?
No, we are not.
What happened?
We had a fallout.
Why?
Okay, so when I came out, I heard a lot. Same way everybody comes out and hears like a lot of things that happens.
About what she
About
did?
what happened in the house generally, And I tried so much to not make that get to me because I was like, at the end of the day, we're out of the house. What good will it do having to blame anybody? Outside the fact that she went back, we're not going back. It's not going to change anything. And the last thing I would do is blame you for that situation.
What did you hear?
I heard things like people constantly telling me, "Oh, Ruthie is the reason why you were out of the house."
Okay.
Just like what I said, I refused to address it. I never for once made her feel a certain way about it because I was like, there's no point. Like I said, this is my friend of 10 years.
But did she address you?
So that's the thing. I now realized along the line that she was trying to play a sort of reverse psychology and try to blame me for it first.
For not doing enough.
Exactly, before I could say anything. And then I didn't plan to say anything. If I had responded to her from that first day, would have that fallout from the first day. But I ignored it and I let it go. And then I realized that she tried it again, in the sense that she came again and tried to blame me again. So the manager at the time, the manager that, caused the first issue where she was talking about, I made us go with the manager into the house, blah, blah, blah. He called for a meeting and then we're speaking. And I now saw that she was trying to also play that reverse psychology, we're trying to blame it. And then the next thing she said was something relating to, if you're not going to talk, if you're not going to say your mind, me, I'll say your mind. I'll say my mind. I was like, you have mind to say. That kind of thing. So, and then she now started and started talking about how in the house, she felt like I didn't have her back in the house. Even when she has quarrels with people, I wasn't like standing up with her, I wasn't fighting with her. And I asked her a question. I was like, you've known me for 10 years. You can literally use one finger to count how many times I've really had a full blowout with anybody. I never get myself to that point.
I basically ended things.
Why?
Because I felt like we're moving in different places in our lives and
How
we should
so?
let it play out.
Zion, you're saying a lot, but you're not saying enough.
What Zion will not do is sit here and lie on me now.
How that long?
You could have owned the narrative, my love.
What narrative?
What do you mean you broke up with me? Zion goes to his friend's place like 2 days to my return back. He spends the night there. He comes back the next day that him and his friends were just wanted to spend time with them and all of that. And yeah, I get it, right? That night, they were going to host him at some club in Ikeja. And to be fair, he asked me if I was going to come with him to the club. I told him my flight was the next day. It was an afternoon flight. There was no way I was going to go party in Ikeja, come back, pack my bags. I'm not even going to get any sleep. It was an inconvenience for me. But I told him, go have fun, please. Make sure you come back home tonight. I just wanted to honestly spend time with my man before going back home. It was never a too much ask. Zion went and didn't come back home that night. I tried to reach Zion. His number was off. I had to go to the mutual group we shared going into the house to look for one of his friends' contacts. Bear in mind that Zion's friends and family, they absolutely hate me. And that's just simply because on the show, I said I sponsored Zion. His friend said, okay, he will have him reach out to me soon. When he got back, it was like, oh, at first, right? I thought Zion had something reasonable to say to me. Do you understand? Zion said, oh, he went to the club. He came back when they were leaving the club. He couldn't get an in-drive. And his friends, they were just so tired. So he just followed his friends. Zion went to club at Ikeja. Me, I was at VI, Uniru. Zion said he couldn't get a cab to bring him to me at Uniru. But his friends that drove him, that were so tired, passed where we were and went to Ekate. Shebi the boy rates me.